Oh, hey guys! I need to turn on a microphone.
There we go.
Welcome to the first look at the developers of Knife Fight from Dogwood Games. I am Tyler. I'm the media manager for Dogwood, and I'm here with Sam, the CEO.
Hello.
And Devin, one of our developers.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to go through a kind of a background on Knife Fight, as well as show some gameplay. We have some things to talk about in what's coming out in the future and what we have to look forward to before the game is fully out in what July was that our time
Looking
frame?
around
We'll
early
see.
August,
Yeah,
late July,
August.
early
Yeah.
August, but we're getting there.
But we right now I think as you can see in the bottom of the stream, we've got Knife Fight loaded up, and we are going to jump into some games while we talk about it. So we are currently looking at Knife Fight. And
I'm going first.
Yeah, Sam's gonna
great.
go first,
Ooh.
and Devin, you go there too.
Yeah,
Sam,
here
Devin.
we go.
All right, Sam, choose your character.
Forky.
Forky. All right.
Always.
Yo, Spoonie. Gotta go Spoonie.
All right.
All right, this is broken. Spoonie is broken.
Spoonie is super
Spoonie,
broken.
no, Spoonie is the best player in the game.
Oh wait, no, this is player 2. That's and Black
Oh,
player 1.
oops,
Yeah.
my bad.
I was running around. I was like, wait a
It
second.
was the other way
I'm
around.
definitely Forky.
All right.
There we go.
So what we're playing, we're going to talk a little bit
Come
about the game.
at me.
So what is the idea behind Knife Fight? What are we?
You are trying to be the most dominant utensil across all restaurants, and the only way to do that is by destroying all your opponents.
All right.
So far, the demo has the fork, the knife, and the spoon in it, but we're planning on adding a ton more characters as we go on.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I've worked a little bit behind the scenes on. Oh, geez.
Wow! Yeah!
Okay,
Yes!
this is why the spoon is completely broken.
So let's talk a bit more about Knife Fight. So I've been in the background of some of the character design and stuff for this, and I know that we have some really exciting ones planned.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I am here. Being go. Wow! I
You're
forgot.
just
that-
not even paying attention.
God.
All right, so we have,
I'm trying to watch 3 chat channels at the moment, so it's like.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
that's fine. You just,
Woo!
I know we have the fork, the knife, and the spoon, which is the basic package, and then we also have. I know we're working on what else? What else we got? We got the.
There's the rolling pin, the
yep.
whisk. There's a bar key based on this bar.
Yes,
actually.
I'm going to talk about this stage a little bit. Because, this one is pretty special. So each of these characters are going to play completely differently from one another, right? Like there's going to be a couple I know that are not necessarily reskins, but kind of
Yeah, they all have kind of
reimaginings.
like there's
right?
a similar. It's kind of like how you have like a heavy class of characters and a light class of characters. They all handle like in a similar way, but they're all like special. You know, the rolling pin is a heavy opponent that like deals a ton of damage, but he's also the only one who can straight up just roll over people.
Right. Yeah, I've never. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is okay. I really have to say this is like pro strats I've never seen before. That is because no, I'm 100% serious. Well, while we're talking about this, the like fork's best move is that like shoot across spin. But you've been able to catch me with
Twice now.
Yeah, and just throw me off the map.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's pretty great.
I might be dethroned, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man. Oh man, I don't know.
Dethroned. I'm pretty sure I beat you the first time we played. Oh, there goes Devin.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's gone.
Dang.
So I know that we got all those characters coming out. We got a bunch of different stages we're working on. So what's the idea? Like what's the modes for this game? Like how are people going to be able to play it?
So we're putting a really big emphasis on multiplayer because we want this to be able to you can play with your friends, and we're obviously in the demo it does not have all the networking features we want to have with it, but it's going to be able to have up to 4 people can play. You can have AI join your multiplayer matches, and we're also putting in a full single-player story, and that is the next thing that I'm working on right now.
Awesome. So what's the idea behind the single player story? Like what can we expect in that story?
So if you ever played like any of the old Twisted Metal games, where it's kind of like it's a similar story where like you're fighting through the similar stages and similar opponents, but based on who you play as, you get an entirely different story of like why you're in that like vehicle tournament. that's essentially how this works.
Right.
Every single character will have their own independent story, but you know they're going to be fighting through the like similar characters you see here. But I guarantee you they will all be
Got you
unique.
too. Okay, awesome. Yeah, the idea behind the game is that you're playing within the mind of like a small child sitting at a restaurant, really bored and waiting for food. They're
Yep.
playing with their silverware. Have you ever done that as a kid? And then we had the idea for the first storyline was about a knife. We named him Knevin.
Oh yes, Knevin the sushi
Knevin
knife.
the knife.
Yes, he's a sushi knife, and he was lost at sea on a yacht, and he travels overseas all the way to the United States, and then he's got to get his way back to the top sushi restaurant.
Yes,
right?
and
Yep.
it is incredibly dramatic. the
Yes,
entire
over the top.
time.
It's full anime. It's great.
Oh no!
man.
Oh no!
Oh hell yeah!
Oh man, that Fork's attacks are just too fast.
I might
Well,
have
that's
to-
so the fork is supposed to be like the kind of like the middle of the ground character.
yeah.
But I do have to say, and this is definitely going to be one of the first things I fix, is the fork's up heavy is kind of ridiculous because he can just go so fast, and it's also like what's it called, the Smash Brothers? When you're like off the stage and you can use it to shoot back.
Yeah, it's like a
recover.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the knife has one too, but because the spoon is so strong, the spoon doesn't have any kind of recovery.
Right. Yeah. So the
As you can see, Spoonie has 437% damage.
he's still not moving. He's.
I
there it is.
saw.
there
I
we
saw
go, there
jump.
we go.
I should not have jumped. Ah, dang.
All right, so Devin's on his last life now. In the demo, there are 3 playable characters. We know that: the fork, the knife, and the spoon, and they all have different kind of characteristics. Like you said, the fork is kind of the middle of the road. The knife does more damage, but can be knocked around a lot more, and the spoon is more. Oh man.
Dang.
Yeah,
Devin's
I know. We
gone.
were right in the middle of talking about it, and
yeah.
then Devin just had to
Dang.
get launched
I
off
just
the map.
died.
But they all have their own special moves. They all have their own play styles and
Yeah.
stuff. And as the roster gets bigger, we're gonna have a bigger and bigger like cast of characters that are all gonna play
yeah.
differently, and it's gonna be a lot of variety. I hear.
Well,
the
I'd
idea.
like you to go next because you're the
All right.
master of knifey.
All right.
And I
Well,
would like
you
to
have
see...
to stay in there because you won.
Oh yeah, you did win.
Yeah,
you
you're
did
right.
win. You did win.
Listen. Forky versus knifey is not a good matchup.
All right. So wait. So
Well,
I'm
so
playing
that what you're
Yeah.
saying is
Alright,
you're
alright.
playing with a handicap, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
You
okay.
just slaughtered me.
all right.
It's the knife is just their whole strategy, and not to call you out because I can read you like a book, but so the knife wants to try and get away from the opponent
Yep.
because he has a special that allows him to charge up and then he deals more damage.
It's this one right here.
Yeah.
Oh come on, you.
But it makes the next attack like destroy
Also, we
you.
can do this.
Ooh.
I have to get away though, and also I'm not actually that used to, strangely enough, playing with a controller because I was testing this a lot on
Keyboard.
Yeah. This was online only for the past 2 months. We literally just got local working again.
Yeah, during all of our coding, we were playing with mouse and keyboard.
I'm gonna try to keep this going while I'm trying to not get destroyed. By
No, you're
Sam.
totally good. I mean, if you would like, I would actually love to hear Devin's uncensored
Yes.
thoughts about working on this project to get the demo ready.
Don't worry, Devin. You won't get fired. We don't have to talk to HR. Oh no! Oh, look at that recovery.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was super fun. Like, I really
Don't
enjoyed.
lie
I
to
mean,
me,
this I
Devin.
feel like this was definitely one of my first couple of experiences with Unreal, and it was so much fun trying to get everything to work together. And when it finally did, it was one of the best feelings. I'm sure you can corroborate this with me, Sam.
Oh yeah, always. like we'll just be up literally all night, and then I also just noticed that you can pull back into the
Yes,
cans. That's an interesting one.
hiding behind the cans there.
But it's we'd stay up all night doing this, and then by some miracle, and it was always some stupid reason, it would just
It was
start
all-
working again. Oh man.
I am so excited to keep seeing what this game has to offer and keep working on it and seeing all the
There
new
you go,
characters
got 'em.
and new stages. Because
No!
like the stages that we're working on right now are so cool. I'm really excited for you guys to all get to see them.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah.
This is actually based on a real brewery here in Maryland. It's up in Columbia. It's called Asteria Brewing Company. They literally, I went in there and I was like, we would love to do a level based on your bar, and they were like, yep, you got it. And they've been the most helpful like this entire time. So these are all modeled off of actual things in the brewery, and our amazing 3D artist Stephanie did pretty much, like, I think she had to do every single thing in this area.
Yeah.
But like this sign, that's like my favorite thing in this. It came out so well.
The clock and everything, all the metal looks great.
And all this can art and bottle art is all the real art from Hysteria Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Those are the actual files that they use. So it looks really nice.
We were working on a couple other kind of, I wouldn't say licensed, but like collabs with some other restaurants in the area. But a lot of these stages that we have coming out are going to be kind of, I would say, originals.
Wow.
They're definitely originally designed by us, but they kind of have a take on some of the favorites of Americana that we know, or maybe don't know or don't remember.
And one of my favorite sushi restaurants that is now closed.
Yes.
I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I made sure they were the sushi level.
Yeah, so I know we have the sushi restaurant, like you're saying. We have the rice and rolls.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Or
is.
is it rolls? No,
Rolls
and rice is
the
the yes.
real
It's
place.
rice and rolls.
Rolls is the name of the level.
This
So
is how you get away with it, people.
So you saw the sushi restaurant. Actually, you see that stage in the trailer that we played at the beginning there. It's looks really nice. There's a lot of kind of hazards going on in that stage. You have the
with the lucky cat.
the lucky Neko with the arm that can like launch you off the platform very easily. Then we also have
150%.
Yeah, it's
per hit, I
something
think.
ridiculous. But you can like launch your opponents into it, and that makes it so.
That that is the true pro strat.
Yeah. Just want to run down the one that is my favorite. It's also kind of the base level is Jennigans.
Oh yes, good old Jennigans.
Good old Jennigans. It's based off of American staple Bennigan's, if anybody remembers that. Nobody sue us.
Yeah, please. Bennigan's won't
it's
answer
kind of-
my emails, so we had to go with Jennigans.
So it's basically it's a kind of that American tap room.
It's an Americana diner.
Yeah, diner.
I'd call it.
Idea. Yeah, it looks really cool. It's also in the trailer. You can probably notice it.
Complete with that fire plastic tablecloth pattern.
That was amazing. I don't know
see.
how I like hit you and launched you up.
Yes.
Grandma's house is the one that's in construction now. But actually, one of our wonderful viewers who is in chat, it looks amazing.
Yep.
And I'm so excited to put it together. Wow, you're really high.
I don't know how
That lamp was supposed to have collisions, so thank you for finding that out. You're not supposed to get that high.
We're debugging the demo while we're showing
it's
it off.
Mike!
hey,
Mike
Mike's
hurt me.
here.
It's Mike!
Hey, Mike.
See, this
All
whole
right.
time I was like, I don't know if Mike's gonna come in because I think it's some horrible hour in the Netherlands, but I really appreciate it.
So we have famous YouTuber Mike Hermes in the chat with us right now. That's pretty good.
Oh my God,
that was so much.
Number one YouTuber.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make this game really like accessible to as many people as possible because this is the kind of game where like this is the kind of game where like one of your friends is gonna have it and they're gonna be like, oh, you guys gotta come play with me, and it's like, do we really want to take a risk on this indie game? So we're keeping the actual launch price at $5 when it initially comes out, and then what we plan to keep doing is we want to release new packs that will include a new character, a new level, a new story mode, and a special cosmetic that you can unlock for that character through the story mode, and that all comes like free with the base game.
Right.
We're literally our whole plan for sustaining this is we're going to release those packs, and then on top of that we'll have a bunch of cosmetics that if you really like what we did with the theme and you really want to support us, those will be there for you guys.
If you want to show off how much you love this game, and you're bashing your friends in the face.
If you bamboo
that
me.
was so good!
Oh man!
Wow!
All right.
Oh man, Knifey.
That was esports right there.
That was the ultimate. That was the ultimate.
Pro level.
We're looking at doing some kind of competitions, maybe a couple. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no!
All right, now we need
Man,
Knifey
it's that-
versus Spoonie.
It's
'cause
that
I also-
recovery. It's that recovery.
It really is really.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
god, we
Oh, we're
spawned
in it
the
already.
same-
We're in it already.
Oh, I'm Spoon and I. Oh, wait, no, wait.
Nope, I'm
no,
Spoon.
just
I'm
okay,
definitely
cool. We
Spoon.
fixed it. There we go. Tactical.
No, it's okay. It's
No, we
most of the time we're just in
Wait.
the
I just
Yeah,
jumped
I don't know how I
myself.
did that.
Oh,
That was good. All
I
right.
tried to dodge and I jumped up and I hit you and flew off.
You just gotta block and yeet him off the map.
Yeah.
That is my main strat. Is Spoonie.
And it works. I think it works better against the knife or the fork because the fork has an aerial attack, but like the knife is very centered on the ground. Like I can just do this, and you're not gonna catch me on that. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Recovered.
Yeah! No! Oh, boo!
Ah.
Get out of here!
Nope! Nope! Nope!
Yeah, we do want to do a lot of online tournaments because I feel like that would be the easiest way to get the most people. But we are also looking into actually doing local tournaments here.
So high up there.
We're just trying to find the right partners for it.
Right.
But thankfully, this is a game based on restaurants, so we can usually find
can find
people
a
that want to
place
have
to-
us
yeah,
there.
right.
Yeah. But
Yes!
Wow!
Yeah!
Wow!
Wow, that was rough.
Bring
All right,
me the yeet.
Nerf Spoon.
Nerf Spoon.
Yes!
Spoon!
Yes!
Spoon.
10%! That's it. That's all you need. You need the yeet.
You got me.
Holy
You got
moly.
me. I am sacrificing myself.
See?
In the arms of
I don't know if you can sing that, man. We might get
Oh,
copyright
that's true.
strike.
Yeah, yeah.
Spoonie is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah,
although
Spoonie
I,
is very ridiculous.
although I really do have to say, like, I feel like so much of these power moves that like
Oh,
Devin
gotcha.
has like performed have been like they had to be split second perfect
Yeah,
for them to work
yeah.
right.
Devin is just actually just professionally good at spooning. Like when we do stuff. When we get to
Oh man, those
we get-
10% flings. That's where it's
when we
at.
get to
Oh,
online
man.
like tournaments and stuff, you better watch out for Devin
Yeah.
in Discord.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
gonna-
I'm gonna get you to the sign.
Man, it's gonna be like
get you
official
to the
ban list for the tournaments.
Yes, no spoon.
No Spoonie.
That's so crazy.
Make sure you jump into that Discord, and also don't forget
We gotta
to follow us
keep
on the other
plugging it.
platforms.
Always
Yeah.
gotta keep
Yeah,
plugging
yeah,
it.
we really want people on that Discord. We want people giving us feedback and talking about the game and giving us suggestions and stuff because we live on that.
Yeah, and we only we're making the game that we're enjoying to play, but we want to make sure we hit everything
counter.
you guys
How
like
you
as
have-
well.
Ooh, yeah! Because I'm a pro Spoonie player.
I'm
Apparently.
telling you, man, Spoonie is just a tank. It's
He really is.
he's got to
Oh
always
no!
go.
Oh
to
no!
this.
Oh yeah!
I got him. I got him.
Oh man,
God.
don't you worry. Spork is on there.
Yeah, Spork.
Spork's on the list.
I don't want to give away too much, but 100% the next two that we're looking at right now is going to be a Spork, and we're going to do chopsticks named Chop and Chop.
Chop and Chop.
I'm really excited
The twins
to make
Chop and
Twin
Chop?
Chop and
Yes,
Chop.
I'm
So,
very excited.
we
with
have
that.
a lot of
I like
chaos.
Rob's idea, by the way. Should make a big spoon a little spoon. See who people really are. 100% agree.
Oh man,
After this, we should do a spoon mirror match.
Oh, that was.
that sounds awesome.
That is 100% what we need to do. Spoon
I'm
mirror
ready.
match
I'm ready.
after
I
this.
will beat anybody as the Spoon, even though I just lost that game against Sam.
Yeah. Anime style ass.
Oh man.
Woo!
Oh, Mo.
Oh my god.
God,
I gotta get him. I gotta get him right on the tip of the spoon. That's how you get it.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's what you have to do.
Just
Get
the
under
pro
him.
knife you play.
Just get under him.
Yes, the peas. it's oh god, it has a name. It's called the pea shooter. The
pea shooter,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it just flings peas across the table.
I still want to get us to. I still want. There.
Wait till you see Grandma's house.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Grandma's
Grandma's
my
house
goodness.
is lit.
Oh my good.
Oh,
Oh.
Best stage.
Grandma's house is gonna have there's gonna be a sink in the middle
Yep.
with a
Yep.
with a trash compactor, and you can like shoot people down into it, or you can fall into it. It just grinds you up and destroys you
You
immediately.
mean a
Yeah.
garbage disposal?
Yes.
Or are we
Yes,
putting an
garbage
actual
disposal.
trash
Oh,
compactor? Under the sink?
it's like Star
Like
Wars.
Star
You fall in
Wars,
the trash
just
compactor. All right,
so we're gonna-
You
we
just have
doing
to
the
sit
spoon
there
mirror
while
match?
your utensil is slowly
yeah, we're
squished.
gonna do the spoon mirror match. The spoon
gonna
mirror
win,
match.
man.
I gotta start aiming these.
Come right here, man.
better.
You want to jump in here, right, man?
God, this is like.
Let's go!
We can do this all day. This is
We
like.
can sit here all day.
This
Get
is
out of
like,
here.
It's like Guile turtling over there. It's like old school Street Fighter strats. I can't even really talk like about the game while the
that was a solid P right
that
there.
was a great P right there.
That was a great P.
Nice.
Yes.
Solid. Oh, got him again.
Damn.
Oh wow, the P's actually pretty useful. I like it. Oh, got him. You guys to see.
Bam!
Just right in the head. You get thrown right off the map on this one. Let me tell you, it's happened to me a lot. By you.
No, usually-
Nice scoop. Oh!
Whoa! Yes!
Got him.
Wow!
Over the top.
I will not. This is not going to be the end of my reign as the champion of Knife Fight. Ah, no!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, I think we might have broke the game.
And we're out! And he's out of
just
here.
go. You know what? I'm just gonna let this go. He just got
Oh!
it. He just,
Incredible!
Wait.
Incredible! No, I'm actually really impressed. That's hilarious.
Wow!
Okay, well, I guess
Wow,
hit that equal
alright.
sign. Let's start that back up again.
we broke
That
him.
is
You
hilarious.
just yeeted him out of existence. Just gone forever.
Wow,
Okay,
that
alright.
was so funny.
Oh man,
That happens so
love
rarely.
that.
So if
that
you,
is so rare.
yeah, you like have to hit somebody so hard, their velocity is so high that they literally teleport beyond the kill boxes and just go out of the map. Actually, here, Devin,
Yeah.
here's what we're gonna fix this. Kill yourself.
Wow, you didn't die.
Yes, sir.
Neither of you died.
Oh, now I'm
you're
dead.
You're still alive.
Interesting.
There you go.
Oh.
I guess it just doesn't like spoon mirror matches,
Does not
ladies
like
and gentlemen. This is-
No problems whatsoever.
How do
yeah,
you bring
literally
the
no
game
problems
spoon
with
mirror
local,
match?
and then this is just all
Yeah,
of them. Oh man.
Man, you're destroying me. Get out of here.
I'm gonna follow you. You can't stop me.
Oh,
I think
what?
wow.
This is
Nope,
so
still
strange.
alive.
Oh, that's strange.
That is so strange. Oh,
Oh,
no!
You don't want to jump higher when you're that
I was gonna
high.
say, the main strat is just to trick him
Into
into
killing him.
jumping.
I really wanted
further
to
up.
see if I could land on top of the lamp. That was really what I wanted.
Yeah, well, I hit the lamp, but.
Oh, that was
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
That
All
was
right,
a
then.
pro.
You're gone.
Oh my god, I'm
You're
out
gone
of here.
again.
I'm
We
gone.
did it again, guys.
man.
How?
We did it again.
How am I going that fast at 0%?
Well, as you can see, the demo works about 90% of the time. Yes, the viewers
Still
did
work.
win. That was
The
that
viewers
was wild.
won. Yep,
That was-
yep.
I really.
Regardless of whether it works 100% or not, it is obviously a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think as much as I love like that the spoon can literally just knock you out of existence, I think I'm gonna put like a like cap on velocity so you can't like just be gone completely.
Yeah.
We're like
with
pro
quarantine
streamers now. You know?
Yeah,
We
pro
are the-
streamers.
Yeah.
We really are the pro streamers.
We had a whole
pro
stinger
stream
intro.
setup,
like,
too.
it was
Don't
sick.
forget to smash that like.
Like,
Smash that
and
like and
subscribe,
subscribe.
everybody.
Oh man.
All
Make
right.
sure to follow all of our social media. Join the Discord.
Yep,
That
join
is
the Discord,
huge.
please.
Yeah, because we're always on there, and that really is the best way to like get in touch with us. Thank you, Fractal Head. You are a real
Yeah.
one. Hopefully, the beginning of August. That's
Yep.
what I'm looking for.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're aiming for the beginning of August.
Yes, and on Steam.
Yeah.
On,
Steam's going to be
Steam
the
right
first
now.
main
Yep.
platform.
Yep.
From there, I mean, it's going to be. I would like to do consoles, but that's a whole nother process of getting in there.
Yep.
But we definitely would like to. We were looking at doing a mobile release for this at some point once we can get the optimization there. I think that'd be a fantastic idea.
oh yeah, put them on those like the little order tablets you get in the.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw one of those. I was like, "What is this?" And there's games on it.
Yeah.
What? That'd be really cool, actually.
Before we started working on this game, we were working on a concept for a very large title that we had just put together like a trailer and a demo, but it was so complicated and it was a pain to work with. And Jimmy was like, "Why don't we just throw all that out the window and,
do something
make
else.
this?"
Make
and like,
make
what
a
if you?
utensil fighting game.
Yeah.
So basically,
New
we looked
viewers.
at it as like, have you ever been to like Cracker Barrel? And like
Cracker
your
Barrel.
food takes forever, and you don't know how to play that really weird game with the
pegs?
Yeah, with the pegs. Yeah, so you would get bored and you'd fight with your utensils, and we just made it super dramatic,
Yep.
and that's how
Yep.
we got Knife
Yep.
Fight.
I think I mentioned it earlier. The like the concept, the the world
Love
you're
you
in
too,
is
Chris.
inside of the mind of a small child waiting for their food at a restaurant, and they're
Yes.
they're just playing with the utensils. You ever did that as a kid, just like messing around with the fork and the knife because you're bored and don't have any toys with you. 'Cause
Trying to see how
And
you
you don't
can
know how
stab
that-
them together.
Yeah.
And the peg game just,
The peg
there's
game.
no instructions.
It's just
Like,
a triangle filled
The peg
with
game's
golf
just too
tees.
advanced for us.
yeah.
We sat down for I think it was like a week and just was like, well, what if we did like a meat hammer, like a meat tenderizer?
Oh yeah, there's an
And
entire
what if we
Word
did
document filled with
It's
like all the characters.
all sorts of
All
characters.
the
What if-
brainstorming.
Yeah. What if we did like a backpacking like a camp set sport
Yes.
and knife combo? And
Well, that actually
all
ties
sorts of
in
stuff.
to Rob's
Yeah,
question.
Rob's got a question.
So what we want to do is we want to do it like the Twisted Metal series, where there's a similar story. Like in Twisted Metal, it's like you're in a card fighting tournament. But with this one, it's you're fighting your way to be the best utensil, and every single utensil has their own motivation for why they want to do it. So, like, the sushi knife, who is Knevin, he was a chipped sushi knife who got cast aside, and he's trying to fight his way back up to the top. The rolling pin, who we don't have a name yet, is going to be an English thug who, he rolled
football
his
hooligan.
Yeah, he rolled his way to the top through the back alleys of London, and then he's retired to Grandma's house, and he wants to get back into fighting again. So that's his entire storyline, is that he missed being a
His
a
whole
thug.
motivation
Yeah,
is
that's
he
that,
misses the grind.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's that like Rocky Balboa like out from retirement to go beat up Apollo Creed or whatever.
I need to have the image. I need to have one of the images be like the rolling pin at the top of the steps with like a towel around his neck.
Oh my god.
You just need the intro video for the rolling pin. Just needs to be the rolling pin beating frozen meat in a meat locker. Just back for just bang bang. That'd be.
I love it.
Yeah, and
Eating the frozen meat in Grandma's freezer.
just a bunch of ground beef. Just
Oh, I am very excited to the story mode.
my
God.
I knew where
I
was
wasn't gonna say anything.
I knew what I was saying as I was saying it, and I just kept going. I just didn't stop.
I'm very excited for the story mode though, because like you saw how like dramatic the actual combat is. We really want the like art pieces for the story mode to be 10 times more dramatic.
Yeah. Like that like beginning shot in the trailer when it's just the really angry knife and fork staring each other down. That's
That's what we're going
more
for.
Old West,
more
Old
over the
West
top
style
than that.
standoff.
Yeah, more over the top than that.
Yes.
That's what we're looking for.
Very excited for that.
Bringing
Uh,
Spoonie back.
So you're
I should be
Spoonie.
player one.
You're Spoonie. You're a knifey.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see if
I
that
had
works.
to make those decisions. Oh. Yep.
Nice.
We'll
There
fix
we
it.
go.
We'll fix it. Didn't
It's
happen.
fine.
Didn't happen.
See,
Why-
Mike, thank you for stopping by.
It's Dan the man with the Pokemon plan. It should have been the Hook Man.
Oh, man.
man. Oh, that's so great.
Wow, Sam is apparently just like better than me at the knife too.
I can't even
Oh,
escape.
Gotta get that up. Oh,
No! I forget
Nice
how
comeback.
long it takes to cock back that key. Yeah. Get
There we go.
Yeah.
We got some.
Oh god, I'm so
This
scared.
is
I'm so
crazy.
scared. This is a dangerous
look,
spot to be in.
I just want to comment on the player icons on the bottom. I like how the knife
my
at
lord.
230%
It's completely destroyed.
destroyed.
The spoon is just fine.
fine. He's got a black eye. We really wanted these utensils to be super over the top and crazy all over the place. We wanted to attach giant googly eyes on them.
Oh
And
yes.
just remember that the googly eyes are like a big part of it because you got to give them faces somehow. And
And they are all physics objects.
Yes,
so
yes.
we have actually tested that if you hit somebody hard enough, you will launch the pupil out of their eye socket.
Yes, yeah.
And I think that's more of a
Pop
feature
out.
than a glitch.
yeah,
So
they juggle all over the place.
Ooh,
They get hit
my
hard
God.
enough. I really like the personality that we want to give to these characters through things like googly eyes and penciled on eyebrows.
oh yes.
Oh, got him with the scoop.
Oh,
You're
no!
done. You're done.
No!
You're done.
And he's
No, I'm not a parry.
You're still
Oh,
in it.
player
Oh.
This is crazy. I don't know what's up with the kill
about
boxes. Cat.
I should put him above Devin's head.
Oh,
my
good.
God.
Good.
Yeah, googly eyes. That's what it's all about. Like,
So what I'm actually thinking about doing, because I've realized playing against people now, is that it's really hard to do the combos when they run away from you. I may have it that when you're like doing an actual quick attack combo, it'll lock them in place, kind of, so
Yeah.
you can actually do something. Because there are actual like full combo moves, but you really don't see them. No.
God, the scoop.
Oh,
you killed yourself.
Yeah, no, I wanted to see if I get on the
You
lamp.
can jump high
You
enough.
did that on purpose. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, man. There's
Oh,
the butter.
man.
So there's
Oh,
this
okay.
knife, and then there's a steak knife, and then there's going to be hard mode in the game, which is where you play as a dull butter knife.
Yep. And then so actually, yeah, we have. I know that. Yeah. So steak knife, the regular, just kind of kitchen knife, and then there's the
sushi
sushi
knife, yeah.
knife. Then there's the chopsticks. There's the fork.
There's so
silver
many
spoon,
characters
the
There's
actual
so many of
spoon,
them.
salad tongs.
Oh,
yeah.
that would be amazing.
Yes.
It's just
A
like
ladle.
chop, chop, chop.
I think Jimmy had mentioned something like that in the original
Yes.
document. He wanted salad tongs. He wanted them to
Long
be
tong
wrapped.
silver.
Long tong
Long
silver.
tong
Yes.
silver.
Yes.
That's what it
Yeah.
was. Yes.
And we wanted it was a grappling character. It would like grab and throw you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, the machete.
What's the
So-
what's the knife they use in a Brazilian steakhouses? That is a massive knife. Oh, please.
Man. Oh,
Oh,
yep, that's me.
There it is.
I am the
Man.
knife fight
Sam is the
champion.
champion.
Sam is
the
still
champion.
the knife fight champion.
It's like I
Alright.
programmed the whole thing. Know how all of it works.
It's like Sam's played the most out of literally anyone in the world. Just don't forget to check out the Discord link and join that. Make sure you keep updated and help us make this game better and make this game as good and as fun and chaotic as it can be.
Yeah, we're looking for any kind of feedback, any bugs that you find, any quality of life updates
Yep.
you guys
Yes,
are looking
literally
for.
all of them.
Yep.
Send them to me
Yes.
because they do help a lot.
Oh man, condiment fatalities.
Condiment fatalities. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh
One thing
my
we
God,
didn't even
that was
talk
it.
about.
Yeah,
right.
that-
Because it's not in this build, but we're working on kind of items and different interactables and stuff, and
That
things
will
like,
do different effects
yeah,
on stage.
like
yeah.
condiments like ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise and stuff. Well, maybe not mayonnaise.
Well,
Ketchup and mustard.
Ketchup
that's-
and mustard are acceptable.
sure.
Mayonnaise,
that's
a little
gonna
bit less.
probably come at like after the initial release, but it'll be included in
yeah.
the full build.
Yep.
It's not like we're gonna charge extra
Yep.
for it.
Yes.
I mean, apart from like using the actual condiments, it's like you also have you can knock people into the Lucky Cat, you can knock people into the garbage disposal underneath
Yep.
the sink in Grandma's house. Like you
Yep.
want to have stuff like that that makes all the levels interesting and unique. Yeah.
All right, that sounds like everything. I think we'll have the trailer play us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the. Sorry, hold on a sec, guys. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Sam wanted to say goodbye. My bad.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. This has been huge for us. We're so happy to have you guys here, and I hope that we'll be able to have you to continue playing with us as we develop this. Hopefully we'll be streaming more often. I absolutely love this overlay that Tyler has made, so I'm hoping that we can use this for more projects in
If
the
not,
future.
I can make more.
Yeah,
It's fun. I actually really enjoying this, so it's it's fine.
yeah. Thank you again, guys. Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys.
thanks you guys
Thank
for
you all.
stopping by.
I
and
am
for
the
supporting
Shisha
us.
Master, Chris. I'm glad you know that. That's where we're going after this.
All right.
Have a good one,
Have a good one,
guys.
guys. I'm gonna have the trailer play.